Which of these was founded by... What is the British equivalent of... Which of these is the name of a Rihanna hit from 2007? Shut Up and Detox, Shut Up and Dance, Shut Up and Drive. Ennio Morricone is famous for being which of these? Makeup artist, composer, director. Which of these publications appears most regularly? The Times, The Church. Which dog is the tallest of the hounds? Saluki, Rhodesian Ridgeback, Irish Wolfhound. Which of these venues has hosted the most FA Cup finals? Kennington Oval, Old Trafford, Millennium Stadium. What were allowed on British motorways from June 2018? Horses, learner drivers, bicycles. Someone hoping to attract a partner is said to be what? On the pull, on the wagon, on the way up. What's the name of the ITV game show in which contestants go on a date to the Isle of Fernandos? Take on me, take me on, take me out. Kopi Luwak is coffee made from beans that have been excreted by which animal? Porcupine, civet, mink. Which of these is responsible for the protection of woodlands in England? National Parks Authority, Forestry Commission, Environment Agency. Which legendary outlaw included Little John among his companions? Robin Hood.
This is the most challenging Mahjong game, designed for Mahjong lovers. Easy on the eyes. Keep the brain sharp. No annoying ads. No Wi-Fi needed. One
The retina is part of which of these? Eye, ear, nose. Statistically, which of these types of road is the safest? Which of these words basically means evil? Which of these groups had UK chart success fair? In golf, drivers and putters are types of what? Hope Never Fear is a book about which American president? Which of these is not a citrus fruit? Tangerine, grapefruit, pear. The main circuit board of a computer is called what? Baby board, motherboard, fatherboard. Which of these is one of the Scilly Isles? Asked. Which of these is a judge on TV's Got to Dance? Ashley Bugle, Ashley Banjo, Ashley Bagpipe. Which of these is a ski resort in Scotland? Which pop band released the albums Sunshine and 7? Little Mix, S Club 7, All Saints. Which of these companies was not founded by Elon Musk? Octopus blood is a shade of what color? Blue, pink, yellow. Arthur Curry is the real name of which movie superhero? Spider-Man, Iron Man, Aquaman. In 2013, Mesut Özil joined what London? Which of these words mean? What was the name of Kid Creole's backing group? 505 and 510 are jeans styles made by what company? Lee, Diesel. Which of these great canals has no locks? Suez Canal, Manchester. Which of these shapes has two? Which of these was in the Toy Story series of films? What sort of toy is Rex? Aquafresh and Sensodyne are famous brands of what? Hair flecked with grey is known as what? What was the title of Jake Bug's second album? What was the title of Jake Bug's second album? Shangri-La, Brigadoon, Utopia. Make Me a Menace is a feature in what comic? What was the original Star Wars film renamed in 1981? Volatile oils are more commonly known as what? Volatile oils are more commonly known as what? In what country was korfball invented in the early 1900s? In what country was korfball invented in the early 1900s? Switzerland, Netherlands, Russia. Mechanics is a branch of what science? What was the first Bond theme to be sung by a group? What was the first Bond theme to? What is the largest Commonwealth country by area? Which monarch chose the site for Windsor Castle? Which monarch chose the site for Windsor Castle? Victoria, William the Conqueror, Henry VIII. Which book is said to be stolen from libraries the most? Which book is said to be stolen from libraries the most? In the human body, what organ is used for visual perception? What instrument did Mickey Dolenz play in The Monkees? What comic book adversary of Batman has green hair? What comic book adversary of Batman has green hair? The Riddler, the Joker, Poison Ivy. What is Marge Simpson's full first name? The original Rivita crisp bread is made from what grain? A top knot is worn on what part of the body? Which singer sang on the Naughty Boy hit, Lifted? Which singer sang on the Naughty Boy hit, Lifted? Ellie Goulding, Florence Welch, Emily Sandé. Which football club relocated to Milton Keynes in 2003? The word, cliché, originally comes from which industry? The word, cliché, originally comes from which industry? Textiles, catering, printing. What gives blue cheese its coloring? What gives blue cheese its coloring? Lavender is a member of what plant family? Who released the hit album, Cruising With, in 2018? Which soap is set in Weatherfield? Proverbially, sandboys are supposed to be what? Who became the US ambassador to the UK in 2017?